Iraq is highly vulnerable to climate change, with impacts ranging from severe drought to heavy storms. Climate change affects already fragile communities that are struggling to recover from conflict. Water scarcity is considered one of the reasons for the expansion of terrorist influence in the region. It aggravates problems of poverty and youth unemployment and plays into the hands of Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Scarce water continues to be one of the greatest obstacles to peace.
Actually, the climate change issue started in Iraq intensively in 2006 and 2007 when drought and global warming affected a lot, especially the west part of Iraq, mainly in Nino and Anbar. Many families, thousands of families, they became jobless after the drought. No agriculture, their animal died. Thousands of youth, they become jobless, and this was the critical point that those terrorist groups, including Al-Qaeda and later on ISIS, recruited those youth really easily because they had no other options.
Today, the risk from Islamic insurgency seems to have declined, but the falling water levels in reservoirs, lakes and rivers remain a problem, especially in the face of Iraq's rapidly growing population.
We have just finished with ISIL. However, this is not the end of trouble. Iraq faces, and the region, face a very desperate situation. With climate change, it is predicted that water is going to decrease. The number of people is increasing, which means that over the horizon, there is going to be tensions about the water and water distribution.
New conflicts loom over the region. The dams that are being built by neighboring countries to harvest the power of Tigris and Euphrates decrease the water flowing into Iraq. At the same time, climate change impacts become more acute.
This combination of human control in unsustainable way with the severe consequences of climate change makes life difficult, very difficult. And if you add to that the terrorist attacks, the series of war that we suffered in our country, you can imagine how tragic the situation is. That's why we need really a global attention to this issue for the stability in the region.
Countries need to work together to share the little water wisely. Solutions would require dialogue and water sharing agreements with Turkey, Syria and Iran, and better water governance. That includes investment in rebuilding water infrastructure and efforts to promote fair access to potable water and basic sanitation. Any stabilization and peace-building effort in Iraq must strengthen water management to prevent future conflicts.
Climate change and, let us say, mainly water issue in Iraq is not only a state and domestic issue, it's also regional and international. So the international community jointly in collaboration with the government of Iraq and also with the relevant actors, they need to work together to put a solution for those causes which is on local, national and also regional, international level.